Greetings everyone and welcome back to another fantastic episode of SwampFox Magfed. Episode 41, super crazy. Didn't think we would get to this point, but here we are. I apologize that we have a little bit of a delay in episodes. We've been doing some things around the house, making some changes, which I'm going to announce here shortly, but it has just been a lot outside of paintball, and so we are just now starting to have that aspect start to calm down, and we are going to be back to regular content here soon. I figured to kick this one off and to launch us back into content mode, we will check out my very first custom anodized barrel. Most of you don't know, but I am a huge Star Wars fan, and so it makes me extremely excited when we're able to bond two things that I enjoy, that is paintball and Star Wars. And so without further ado, we are going to check out my very first custom anodized barrel from Arc Anodizing, and it is just in time for Kenobi. I don't know about you guys, but I am super stoked for the Kenobi series to come out. It is on the 27th, so 3 more days. I'm gonna try and get this episode out. I'm shooting it on the 24th, so I'm gonna try and get this episode out to you today, if not tomorrow, but you will have this before Kenobi. So leave a comment below. Are you a Star Wars fan? Are you stoked about Kenobi? How do you feel? I would like to know. So if you get a chance, leave a comment below. But without further ado, we are going to be checking out a custom anodized barrel from Arc Anodizing. They're the ones that did the anodization, and it is a Field 1 Acculock Barrel. It is the light, so it only has 2 inserts. Originally, I used a Deadly Winds barrel, and it is a custom, like a 12-inch carbon fiber that takes freak inserts, and so I had no intention on upgrading my barrel system whatsoever. I saw these, didn't think I was going to get one, and I did, and so now I have upgraded my barrel. But these are super limited. He usually does, Arc Anodizing does runs of 20, and so typically they'll have 20 lightsaber hilts and then 20 different lightsaber blades. And so the trick is they do the drop, and you have to match a blade with a hilt and send it to them, and as long as they're still available, they will send that to you. I know they do limited runs of 20. I think they've done maybe 2 or 3, and so they are very limited. And like I said, as a Star Wars fan, I am extremely excited to get it. So it's a Acculock light barrel. I've heard really good things about these. I've never shot one personally, but it comes with 2 inserts, barrel front and a barrel back. And then they also included this sweet barrel cover. Nice Field 1 barrel cover here, nice and light. And it has the Field 1 on the front, which I think is really cool. And then we also have the F1 on the back. I really like the contrast between this yellow with the blue and the white. It's not too like in your face or super bright, but it is very distinguishable. So if someone else tries to pick up your barrel cover at the field, you know this one's yours. And it seems like it folds up really easy. Some of the other ones, trying to put them in your pocket or your gear, they can be extremely bulky. And so this one feels nice and thin, but not so thin that you're gonna worry about accidentally pull the trigger with this thing on. So good on them. I didn't know you could improve on a barrel condom, but I like this one. So that is the barrel cover that came with it. So with the Acculock barrel here, it comes in this nice neoprene case. Has 1 zipper. And I think that's pretty sweet. It's a nifty little self-contained case here. So when you need to, you open this thing back up. And what I think is really cool about this too, is that's how you know it's closed, right? As long as you see only black, this thing's secure. As soon as you go to unzip it, you can see that color. And it's so bright and contrasty, it really lets you know that, hey, your thing's not zipped up all the way. The cool thing is, well, you might lose, if you grab the end of that, you might lose the barrel, but the little lip on the inside can kind of help keep things secure. But like I said, cool little tip. If you see color, you need to zip that thing up because it is exposing your barrel. So, nice lightly neoprene case. And this is the inside. Really cool Field 1 stitching. And then, like I said, it gives you four holder slots here. 2 for your inserts, 2 for your barrels. So let's go ahead and check out these inserts first. Now, what I really like about these, you get a 683, and you also get a 691. They have the field one on each of them, which I think is really cool. And the trick with these is they lock, hence the Acculock. And so instead of like your Freak system where you just put the insert basically in the barrel and screw on the front and the back, this one you put the insert in and then you put on the barrel tip, so that way the pressure locks the barrel into place, and it's supposed to give you a more continuous, true bore sizing, I guess, from front to back. Now granted, we are playing paintball. It's not like these things are going to be like dead on accurate, but supposedly the way that this system is patented is to, I guess, provide a little bit more of a controlled bore throughout the barrel and improve on some of just the inserts like the Freak kit or some of those other ones that are out right now. And so I haven't shot this yet, but I'm very, very excited to see if there is a difference. And so let's go ahead and assemble the lightsaber. So this is your back here. Super freaking cool. Like I said, they had 20 different hilts to pick from. They had a light version as well. And so you end up getting this nice custom design here. When you're assembling this thing, what you're gonna go ahead and do is you put the insert in first before you put on the barrel tip. So that way, as you can see here, I don't know if you can see that, but it locks and it pops back. You can see that action there. And that way the counter pressure from the barrel tip will allow your insert to seat backwards and provide a secure fit, which is super cool. And that way you can attach this bad boy. Now, I was gonna go with a lighter color, but I had to, once I saw the coloring of these, I had to go with the Sith back. Darth Maul is probably my favorite Sith of all time, and so I figured this would kind of pay homage to one of my favorite Sith, even though it's not a double lightsaber. I thought the red though would still, and then I have that nice Inception design trigger too, and so this was pretty close in color match, and so it gives it just a little extra flair as well. But this is the end here. Just that nice, that lava red. And I don't know if it's because this is anodized, but the barrel itself feels like ultra slick, like in a good way. I've had some other barrels before, some gloss barrels and things like that, but the finish on this feels very, very, very smooth. And so, like I said, I don't know if that's just the Acculock barrel in general, or if that is a product of custom anodizing. Leave a comment down below if you know. I'd really like to know. But yeah, this thing is like slick in a good way. So, to complete the lightsaber, you have your insert in first, and then once you do that, then you go ahead and screw the barrel on. You lock it into place, and then this way, you can see nothing moves. It's locked in the back here, and you're good to go. And this thing is super freaking slick. Slick, snazzy, cool lightsaber Star Wars. I love the little windows here too, especially with the color swap. It gives you a nice little pop of color like an actual lightsaber. And it's just super well made. So if you're a Star Wars fan and a paintball player, try to keep an eye out on his next batch, because I promise you, you will not be disappointed. Again, this is Arc Anodizing that does this, and they do all their announcements via Facebook, I believe. That's where I found this one. And so they'll usually announce it a couple days in advance. They'll pre-show you what's going to be available as far as tips and hilts, and you just have to be Johnny on the spot and message them right away and let them know, hey, I want this and this. And I would suggest too, give yourself a backup. You know, I had one specific one picked. The hilt wasn't available that I wanted, and so I had to send them a backup pretty quick because there's other people trying to buy these as well. So my recommendation, if you are wanting to get these, go get an option 1, an option 2, and an option 3, and be ready to send those out super quick. Super awesome, man. Check it out, Arc Anodizing, and let me know what you think. Would you rock a Star Wars barrel? Do any of you guys have an Acculock barrel? What do you think of it as well? And yeah, I'm really excited to shoot this thing. I'm also super excited for Kenobi. So again, leave some comments below. Let me know what you think. Are you a Kenobi fan too? What are your predictions for the upcoming show? I'd love to just create some conversations with you guys. So, as always, thank you guys for tuning in. Episode 41 in the books. Field 1, Acculock Barrel, Arc Anodizing. You guys are awesome. I think the next review, we're probably gonna do Champions Club, maybe. I've got another segment of videos I gotta get out to you too, so we got some stuff coming your way. I'm gonna be on the computer getting this stuff edited. But as always, guys, thank you for the support. I appreciate you. We're over 300 subscribers, which is awesome. I really just love being part of this community. So I hope you guys have a positive and productive day, and we will see you on the field.